everybody, and this is probably the shortest league we are going to see in terms of Final Fantasy teams. Now, there's a lot of Japanese teams here we just could not get rid of for light nor day. I don't quite know why, but then again, Final Fantasy 9 doesn't have a lot of towns when you think about it. I mean, we could have had Dali, but I mean, would anyone really miss Dali? So we've really only got the main kingdoms and a few more. So let's get on with the main one. Our very first place we visited in Final Fantasy 9 is Alexandria, predicted to finish second. Of course, playing in a lovely royal blue and white kit. Fairway kit inspired by Garnet's outfit. We play at the 60,000 all-seater capacity stadium for Castle Grounds. We got pretty good training facilities, pretty basic data facilities, and the richest the rich can be. We'll have a quick look at the players. Oh yeah, I have gone for players. We've got all the knights as well. So we've got Blutzen, a 19-year-old GAIAN midfielder. He can play attacking midfielder. Not bad all in all. I think for just a non-throwaway player, this is a non-throwaway NPC. This is probably as best as we'll get. Got good old Hagen at right back. He's not particularly good himself, but then again, has anyone played Final Fantasy 9 and thought, oh, I can't wait to play a bit of Hagen? No, absolutely not. We got Bryrek as well. He can play left midfield or left attacking midfield if you choose. I don't see why he would. He's not particularly good, but then again, Garnet hasn't got much to pick from, so he might do for now. Weimar at left back. I swear we had another left back already. The Pluto Knights haven't really got a lot going for him by the seams of it. We've got Laudo in defensive midfield and midfield. He's not particularly good. None of these knights are really that good. Not very knight-like behaviour, I dare say. We got Dodgerbon. Who the fuck's Dodgerbon? I don't remember Dodgerbon whatsoever. We've also forgot, is he actually a Final Fantasy character? He must be. I don't remember him whatsoever. Interesting. What is interesting, this is what I'm thinking. Maybe I forgot to send him to Travis Town. But he can leave whenever he likes. We'll let him. We have got Quina. Quina has moved over to the castle from Q's Marsh. And as well, 30-year-old. They are a goalkeeper. Not particularly good, but then again, would you expect Quina to be a good goalkeeper in real life, other than just his weight or their weight? Once retired, they would prefer to be a goalkeeper coach. We have got, I really like this guy. We've got, how the fuck do you say his name? How the fuck do you say this? Mullen Kadihim. Muller Kadihim. We'll just call him Muller. Muller, 20-year-old. We forgot to send him to Travis Town as well, so he can leave whenever he likes. He's actually really good. For a 20-year-old Japanese striker, he's actually not bad in the slightest. I'm quite impressed at him. In defence, of course, we've got Adalbert Steiner. I can only imagine he's got to be the captain of his team, hasn't he? He's absolutely fantastic across the board. One of the best defenders in the entire game. Incredibly impressed at him. He does make a wary 18 grand per week. Oh my god, he's getting taxed to high heaven. What the fuck's with that tax bracket? Look at this. He's getting paid 18,000 a week. And he's only making 4.4 thousand after tax. That's ridiculous taxes. And up front we have got probably one of my favourite all-time Final Fantasy characters in the entire series of Final Fantasy, General Beatrix. She's the assistant manager and a striker, and what a striker she is. Fantastic. Bad leadership skills, but otherwise absolutely fantastic. We can see her stats and she's a really good coach as well. Absolutely fantastic coach. So if Garnet fails to do her duties as Alexandria manager, she will be taken over. But let's have a quick look at Garnet. Oh no, Garnet's not very good. Oh, she does like to play an aggressive attacking brand of football, so that is something. Her coaching could do with a little bit of tweaking, to be completely honest with you. Her knowledge is pretty good through, and she is only 19 years of age. That is the lowest we could get her. She is going to be perpetually 19 until, well, for 3 years or so, I suppose. Next up, we've got Burmecia, don't know how to pronounce them. They are predicted to finish 4th, and of course they've got a very gloomy blue and grey kit to have the perpetual rainfall of Burmecia itself. The away kit, that lovely orange kit that Freya normally seems to wear. But enjoying life at the club, we play at Gisama Luke's Grotto, 30,000 all-seater capacity stadium. And I of course got Irontail Fratley, another fantastic Gaian striker. I mean, say what you will about the Gaia squad when we finally get to it, whoever the manager is going to have a headache picking the strike partnership. Because there's so many good strikers. He is training to be a left midfielder, to be fair to him. In defence, we got Freya Crescent herself. She's not really that accomplished as a defender. Truth be told with you, is she the manager as well? No, I don't think she is. Well, that's unfortunate. She's training to be a defensive midfielder. Really good. 21 years old, she might be able to turn it around. They are managed by Shota Shuto, who is making a managerial debut at 30 years old this season, plays a tiki-taka brand of football, and are fairly professional. Lindblum, probably one of the best town themes in the entire game, I dare say, play in that lovely blue, yellow and white kit. It's like what their little soldiers were. The away kit, what's going on with that? Oh, I think that's Iaiko's away, that's Iaiko's colour scheme. For whatever reason. Let's look at the players. They play at the Hildegard Arena, 60,000 all-seater capacity stadium. Oh yes, believe it, they have the entire the Nero family from that ridiculous side quest that was found years later. Starting off with Zenero, who isn't particularly good in any way, shape or form. We could just breeze by him. We've got Penero, defender, training to be a defensive midfielder. Again, not really that good, but I mean, it's boots on the ground, isn't it? Then we got Denero, defender as well, also training to be defensive midfielder. I mean, he's good where it matters. Look at this, heading 14, marking 14, tackling 15. That's the skills you want to worry about. Then we got Denera, midfielder, just an all-round midfielder. Not great, but again, we got a few good stats there that might help us out, I suppose. Then we got Zanera, who can play on the left wing, or attacking left wing if you want. And again, not great, not really worth mentioning, to be completely honest. Benera, we got a right back, so we have at least got these players taking up positions on the board where we need them. But again, not particularly great. We got Gennaro, he can play all over defence if he needs to. And his stats aren't bad, he's got some pretty good physicals, pretty good mentals, pretty good technicals where they need to be. I mean, not really good, but you know what I mean at this point. And we have got Gennaro at right midfield as well. These stats aren't terrible. I might just use the bad stats at this point to think these are okay. We have got VV, he's 14 years of age, but of course in the game he's like, what, 9? So he is going to be 14 for an for the duration of his entire series, he is going to be 14 years of age. Not bad, like these stats are going to shoot up, given the fact that he is 9 years old and the stats are this good already. We got good old Marcus on the left, he's ugly, but he is he's really good all round. Like again, nothing that's really sky high, but that is a good, dependable sort of James Milner type player, I would say. Blank on the right, he is his counterpart to Marcus. He has got a few greens in the stats, so we've got some good crossing, good dribbling, good anticipation and great agility. Blank is one of my favourite Final Fantasy characters too, to be fair, so just as well. Inexplicably, Sinner is valued more than Vivi, more than Blank, more than Marcus. He's the second highest valued player in the entire squad. He's a midfielder and a defensive midfielder. He's really good, like inexplicably so. How the hell had Sinner, of all people, that good? And of course, who else could you want as your main man? We've got Sedan, tribal, 16 years of age. He can play midfield, attacking midfield, or forward if need be. He's really good. Once again, another fantastic GAIAN striker. What more could you possibly need? And they are not only led by Baku, who we'll get to in a second, but owned by Regent Sid. And of course, Baku, the manager, not really that bad, I would say. Good for controlled possessive approach, good man managing, good motivational skills, great determination, great scout as well. I mean, he's got a scouting career ahead of him if all this goes tits up. Should Baku leave for whatever reason, then Ruby will take over. Let's hope for Lindblum's sake that will not happen, because Ruby is fucking awful. And then if both Ruby or Baku slip up, then Iaiko will take over. She's 48 years old. She's gonna have to be 48 for the next 40 years of her life, because I don't think we can make her any younger. She's not very good, but she's like, what, 6 years old in the game. So that's probably understandable that a 6-year-old wouldn't be a good manager so far, but she's going to be in the game for an incredibly long time. We've got Memoria now. It's the one you didn't see coming, predicted to finish first. They've just got that sort of crystally kit going on with them. And then again, a void-like away kit. We play at the Eternal Grounds, 100,000 all-seater stadium. Now, of course, if you saw the Final Fantasy VIII League video, you'll know what this is pretty much about. This is all the bosses that we find in Memoria. Starting off, God, we can barely see what the colour is there. Starting off with the Lich, who is obviously one of the bosses. The ground one, I want to say. Not bad all in all, I would say. We could do a few greens in there, but we can do without. Then we got the fire one, Nova on the left. Again, not really that good. Not bad, don't get me wrong. Good utility player by all means necessary, but you'd expect for like an end boss rush play, so you'd have a lot more stats going on. But we got Kraken, that big fat tentacle thing, in goal. Not bad stats, not great stats. For a goalkeeper, a big fat Kraken, you'd expect the handling to be a lot better, I guess. And we got Malaris, and I believe Malaris, we forgot to send him to Travis Town, so he has got free reign to go wherever he could possibly want. What we might do, if I can keep up with it, is if he gets transferred away, I'll send them back, and Memoria can keep the money. We've got Necron. He can play anywhere. Necron is infinity. He can play absolutely anywhere he wants. He's not really good at any of those positions, though. Like, there's no greens here. But he'll be a nuisance, I suppose, that Hades originally meant to be the end boss of Final Fantasy. He's actually really good. Great tackling, great marking, great heading. He has already played one cap for Japan. Who else has played for Japan at this point, I ponder? And of course, the main person, he is exactly in the same position as Zidane. Can play midfield, attacking midfield, or striker. Absolutely fantastic striker as well. What a headache the guy manager is going to have picking his team here. And in the last team, Treno. Little humble Treno. We played at the Twilight Plaza, 10,000 all-seater capacity stadium. Predicted to finish 5th. I'm inclined to agree with the media on that one, I would say. On the wing and training being midfielder, we got Lani. Remember, Lani, she had a big act. She's actually really good. That's one of the better wingers we've seen in the entire league so far. In defence, training to be a defensive midfielder, we have got Amarant Carl, who is only 5'7". We're going to have to change that. Bad determination, I suppose that does make sense. But look at his other mentals. Absolutely mental specimen. His technicals could do with a little bit of an improvement. No, wait, what am I on about? They're great. What was I talking about? I got up to here. I thought, oh, he's quite shit. When I saw the fast touch 17, heading 18, marking 18. Physicals, absolutely fantastic as well. What a defender he is. And that is the league. We're going to have a hard time finding games to actually watch with both of them in. So our first match will be tomorrow. That will be Burmecia up against Lindblum, Battle of the Two Kingdoms. And yeah, we'll just have to see who we see. We might have to break our rule of not really focusing on the non-Final Fantasy teams, just because there's so many of them. But that's a worry for another day, my friends. For now, we'll just worry about the match tomorrow. Burmecia up against Lindblum. We will see you there. You have a good day. Ta-ta.